all of my hot comes from the Dutch Grand Prix, because it's the only thing I really got around to watching at the weekend. The best weekend combined performance of Lando Norris's Formula One career. Absolutely smashed them in qualifying by almost 4/10 of a second, around the second shortest lap on the calendar.
I don't know how I did that.
Who knows? Only he. I don't think he even knew really. Once he probably sat down and looked at the data, and then, as I tweeted at the time, you sat there and watched the start and went, "Oh well, this is done." After 25 meters off the start line, when he was beaten away by Max, but then he turned it around, and brilliant stuff from McLaren all weekend. Piastri probably should have got a better result than he ended up getting from his race, because he got caught up behind, was it George, wasn't it, in the early portion of the race. Another excellent job, I thought, by Charles Leclerc, who is outperforming that Ferrari at the moment, while his teammates having a bit of a struggle. Not all of that factors due to him. But yeah, the championship's on. The both championship, I don't, still 70 points, blah, blah, blah. It's on. Absolutely, it is on, because if Lando wins at Baku, say, and Max ends up in the fence somewhere, that's 25 points straight away, and it is absolutely game on again. And the Constructors is fire.
29.
Yeah, that is very close. So yeah, excited, to use Matthew's comment from before, excited to be excited about the conclusion to an F1 season.
We're not asleep.
No, absolutely right.
I'll tell you one thing though.
Yes.
I did enjoy the fact that somebody pointed out to me that we've got races coming up where Max historically does not do well out if he has a bad car.
Singapore coming fairly closely. Baku,
Monza.
They had the tyre failure. McLaren will go well at Monza. They resurfaced and reprofiled Monza, so it's going to be interesting to see what that does to the racing at the weekend.
I'm going to say this: Max will DNF Monza. I'm going to put my bet on it now. Max will DNF Monza for the one reason: if that car is understeering and oversteering, that's the last thing you need at Monza. Because it is such a fast circuit. If he can't control it, he'll end off somewhere. And I bet you he'll have a rear suspension failure through Ascari.
I was going to say Ascari.
Yeah. It's that part of the track, isn't it? When you flick him through in quick change of direction 3 times, that's where he's going to go. Ben says Max isn't winning Singapore. I don't think he will. It's a circuit where they go poor at.
They were terrible, weren't they, last year for their standards? It was the only race weekend where they had a bit of a shocker, didn't they, last year?